Hey guys, welcome back to the garage. Well, it's been a while again. It's been just over a week since I've done any videos, but I had some things going on outside, once again outside the model realm, but I also did get a chance to get a good bit of progress on a couple of the projects I'm working on, and I'll have an update video on those coming up here next video or so, I would say. But I want to come at you at this one, guys, with just the stash ads from the model car, slot car swap meet there in Salina a couple weekends ago. I had, once again, like I said, I had a great time, and I was able to bring home a couple cool kits and a couple gifts, actually, that I received while I was there. So just going to go ahead and get into this thing real quick, guys. Don't want to take up a whole lot of time on this one. Just show you some of these cool ads, and one of them I found to be really, really cool that I almost didn't even realize was there. But we're going to go over that one last here. But real quick here, now I am working on a 68 Volkswagen Beetle for my wife at this point, but after I got to working on that one, I liked the way it was going together, and I'm like, you know what, I just would like to have another one, and I think I'm going to do myself a Herbie at some point in time. I don't know exactly when, and got there, got looking around, and guys, lo and behold, there was another 68 Beetle kit. This is a little bit newer release, but you know, everything's identical inside. So it's all there, 100% complete. I've already been through the box, so it was really cool to have that. So I'll pick me up some Herbie decals, and although Herbie was a 63, had the soft top in there, but you know, being the 68, we're just going to do a replica of Herbie in the 68 version. So that was cool to get another one of those. And then a buddy of mine showed up. Oh, actually. First of all, I did see this. You guys know I've talked in the past. I do like the old monogram NASCAR kits. I've come across this. I had to get that. I always kind of like Darrell Waltrip from back in the day. So we got the Mountain Dew car, Pepsi Challenger. Now, however, I already have a Mountain Dew car that I've done. So basically, I am going to do this Pepsi car. I'm hoping to do this one fairly soon. But basically, I have another one of these sets. The box is a little bit worse shape, but the goal is I can get some more decals for Mike's, some of those nice power slide, and I can do different options for different cars, the Buick and the Monte Carlo there. So was glad to get this, and guys, 20 bucks for that, man, and it is 100% complete. Both kits in there. Decals are really nice shape, and so that was, I thought, a pretty good find there as well. So a couple more cool old monogram NASCAR kits, and then a buddy of mine showed up, and he had told me he got this for me, and I'd almost forgot about it, actually, tell you the truth. And he showed up, but there it was, the Mobius 1964 Chevrolet Nova Super Sport Coupe. That is in 1/25th scale by Mobius. I have built one Mobius kit, and that was the 53 Hudson Hornet. Love the way that went together. The instructions are awesome. Look there, it's got a little V8 in it, 283, 195 horse V8. And I probably, eventually, whenever I get around to doing this, I will probably do it like a factory, as that's one of my favorite ways to build as a factory stock car. So it just looks pretty cool. But the Mobius kits, you guys know, instructions are awesome. These get things, most generally, for what I found on that Hudson, everything went together really well, and everything was labeled really nice as to where it goes and everything like that. So pretty good deal on that. You can't beat a free one. So again, there's part 2320 Mobius kit. So Bobby, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. That's such a nice gift, nice surprise, and I'm glad to have that as part of the stash. Now I've got a couple of the station wagons, and I got the little Sport Coupe Chevy 2 Nova. So that one's cool. And also, Bobby also brought me, along with that kit, he brought me a new pointer. Check it out, guys. A little bit bigger one. Now I will not abandon my pointer from Red. This guy has his duties, and this guy's going to have his duties. We get a little bit bigger scale or whatever, something maybe I want to drive home, I'll use this big pointer to point that out. So thought that was really cute, guys. A nice foam hand. Nice little addition here for the garage. So thanks, Bobby. I appreciate all your help there. And then, let's see. I'm looking around. Make sure. I think that was it. We got this one last one here. Actually, there's one that I did pick up that I'm not going to reveal in this video because actually it's going to come in as a nice vintage kit for one of the bench talks that I'll have hopefully coming up this week yet. So, but I did find this one. I had to go looking around a little bit as I did some filming. I did not see this, and then I went back around after I filmed and looked at the table, and I saw this buried under some other stuff. Check it out, guys. Now this is a reprinted box. It is a repop from 1995, but this is of the 1956, I believe it was. 1956 Pontiac Club de Mer, which basically means, I believe, C or C Club, I believe is what that means in French, I believe. And so I thought this was really cool. And the thing that got my eye about that on this old Country Squire, now this is an original box from back in the day, as this kit, I believe, was really only released once. I think it had maybe a couple box arts, but basically released the one time. And actually, on the side here, right there it is, Club de Mer. Now, I'm going to guess that this box, when new, was more than likely this size. I don't know if anyone knows that. You fill me in on that too, but I'm just speculating on that. But the only difference on this is it's missing a couple things. And really the only thing it's missing is the figures, because it comes with sculpted figures, and it's missing one axle. But that axle is nothing to find, and I don't have to have the figures. That's no big deal to me, unless there's some floating around out there sometime that I come along. But there's 1995. It's going to focus for us. And there it goes, 1995 Revell monogram. So this is a reprinted box. And I'm going to look in this one real quick here. Now the instructions are reprinted just like, as if I don't miss my guess, as they would have been back in the day. And this is right there, copyright 1956 by Revell Inc., Venice, California. Again, a multi-piece kit, guys, was never one of my favorites, but like I said in the past, these things could start to grow on you if you take your time, be patient, and there's a certain way to do them that you can make them come out looking really, really nice. So they're just all your fairly simple steps there. Not a whole lot to it. This has no engine in it. Now, if I remember right, this would have had a V8 in this concept car back in the day. So there would have been your figures there. But like I said, they are missing in this, and that's no big deal to me. But everything else, as I've gone through, is there minus the one axle. And then again, this was kind of like the Country Squire instructions. It has this different things on here, airplanes and trains, HO scale and whatnot, and then accessories. So thought that was pretty cool. And then there's just a little bit of a write-up. Yeah, they're powered by a Strato Streak V8 engine. 300 horsepower and having a wheelbase 103 1/4 inches. Check it out. That would have been really cool, guys. So I seen that, and I went back, like I said, I went back around. I'm like, man, I got to have that because I've got that Country Squire box, and it was on there. So it's like, that'd be cool to have. You see the two-piece still on the sprue, and you just put them together. And the nice thing about this is, though, where they have these meet up is actually like body lines. So once you get it painted and put it together, because I don't think you really would want to put this together and then try to paint everything, because you got to get the inside and all that. But nonetheless, it's all there. Just plain old plastic tires. So you got to glue the tires together, paint them, and then detail up, and then put your wheel covers, which are right here. Got 4 wheel covers there. Pretty neat stuff, guys. So I thought this was really cool to have. I went back around and 10 bucks. Got this thing for 10 bucks, so you can't beat that. So that's going to be a fun one here in the future to build. Again, no immediate plans for this one, but it's in the stash, and we'll get to it, I'm sure, at some point in time. And I have, well, even if it was an original, I'd probably still go ahead and build it because I'm really not a collector. Maybe, I guess, depends on what it was as far as that goes. But most generally, most model kits are meant to be built. So one of these days we'll just throw this up here and we'll get this built again somewhere down the road in the future there for this one. So we're going to leave that set right there for now, guys. And just a real quick channel update. I think that was all the kits I had to show this time. That was it. Real quick channel update. I think sometime this month yet, which I know we're about in the middle, so it's going to be this coming weekend or the following. I'm going to start my Saturday spotlights back up again. I had 25 episodes of that, which is where I left off with the AMT 62 Buick. I'm going to pick that back up again, as that was my intention originally, to halt that for the summer months, and then I want to pick back up in that for the fall. And I'll just run that then probably until I'm out of old past builds or whatever that's good for the spotlight. So that's basically the other thing that I had coming up. And as far as anything new, or not really new, but re-upping on the channel. So and like I said, again, I did some work. I did some work on the 57 Ford and the Volkswagen. It's come along. I had a little mishap with the paint on the Volkswagen, so I'm having to redo some stuff on that. But we'll get that. I'll do some update videos. Do the 57, I'll probably have its own video, and then the Bug, I'll probably just include in the bench talk coming up here, hopefully this week yet. So with that, guys, I think that's about it. So I'm going to throw a couple of these back in here on the bench and say it's good to be back with you guys. Like I said, I just need to take a little bit of time off there to do a couple other things that not model car related. And then, and again, I did actually get some time to do some building. So it's good to be back with you guys. So if you like this video, please give me a like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you, subscribers. I appreciate it. So until next time, this is Eric from Eric's Model Garage saying you guys have a great day. God bless you, and happy modeling.